Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TLC New Chapter. If you haven't yet, make sure to give that subscribe button a click and a big thumbs up on this episode. It helps us bring you more content each week. Now, let's get to an emotional tribute that's making Sister Wives fans all around the world go wild. Christine Brown, popular Sister Wives personality and ex-wife of Kody Brown, recently paid tribute to the memory of her late son, Garrison Brown, in the most poignant way. Having suffered the unthinkable agony of losing Garrison in March of 2024, Christine has discovered a special way to recall and honor his existence, and it's left fans touched and tearful. So what did Christine actually do to honor Garrison? Let's get a closer look at the heart-wrenching act that touched hearts. Garrison's tragic death was finally recognized on Sister Wives in May 2025, more than a year since his passing. The tribute episode for him was nothing but compelling, documenting his struggles, his death, and the serene beauty of where he rests. It left no doubt about one thing: Garrison was very much loved by all who knew him. While Kody and Janelle Brown were the biological parents of Garrison, Christine was a strong maternal figure in his life, particularly while Janelle worked endless hours. Christine filled the role of caregiver within their large polygamist family, and the connection between her and Garrison was understandably close. On Memorial Day, May 26th, Christine honored Garrison in a manner personal as well as patriotic, sharing two sentimental photos, one of Garrison in uniform and another of the both of them goofing around. She reminisced about his service as a staff sergeant with the Nevada Army National Guard. In her sentimental caption, she also spoke about visiting her husband David Woolley's late father's grave and Garrison's memorial tree. She penned, "It's difficult to say how much Memorial Day means to me. Thanks to all who have served for our freedom." Up to now, Christine is the only member from the Sister Wives clan who has publicly paid her respects to Garrison on this holiday. Janelle did post a link to Memorial Day article, but Mary Brown was quiet. And as for Kody and Robyn, who are not known to post much on social media, their silence wasn't a shock. Nevertheless, Christine's tribute was raw, honest, and extremely genuine, and it wasn't ignored. Fans flooded into the comments, sharing just how much they missed Garrison on screen. Lots of them shared how his warmth and personality had touched their lives. One fan posted, "Christine, hug Janelle from me." Garrison's smile brightened every episode. Another posted, "It was an honor to see his beautiful heart," sending love to the whole Brown family. It's particularly heartwarming considering Garrison allegedly didn't like having his photo taken. But Christine was somehow able to capture him in moments that were so expressive of his personality. But although Christine's memorial left viewers tearful, elsewhere in the Sister Wives universe drama is simmering again. And this time, fans are demanding serious action. Let's discuss Kody and Robyn Brown, who are getting major heat following Part 1 of the dramatic Season 19 tell-all. With the dust finally settled on one of the show's most tear-filled storylines, a fresh wave of outrage is brewing. Why? Because Christine, Mary, and Janelle are finally opening up about Kody's uneven treatment of his wives, and fans are calling for justice. On the tell-all special, host Sukyan Confrontation held nothing back. She pulled out dusty old clips of Kody that flat-out contradicted what he was saying recently, highlighting glaring discrepancies and reigniting animosity. And it only got more heated from there. The show opened with a shot of Kody and Robyn getting ready for their one-on-one interviews. Robyn, visibly avoiding it, made it clear she didn't want to be there. Her own hesitation was so strong that she joked that she'd rather get a root canal than participate. Kody, however, dismissed her unease with his characteristic disdain, describing the interviews as intense and conceding that whereas they once protected one another, now it's every man and wife for himself. So, why are the fans currently demanding that TLC stop paying Robyn and Kody entirely? Wait and see, because what's coming next could change the show forever. As we're back to the Sister Wives tell-all drama, things are becoming more heated, and fans aren't being shy about it. In the wake of the emotional tribute to Garrison Brown, attention now turns to Robyn Brown, but not in a complimentary manner. As the tell-all rides on, Robyn leaves no doubt that she's still haunted by the breakdown of the Brown family. She insists that she's the sort of person who can't just let go, alluding to still grieving the failure of the plural marriage. But what some fans recognize as emotional honesty, others are labeling as an avoidance tactic. The drama really escalated when Robyn revealed she wouldn't even watch any of the throwback clips presented during the tell-all. Why? It's just too painful to revisit, according to her. She called them disturbing, saying it breaks her heart to hear people she loved hearing say such bad things about each other. In her words, it's too poisonous for her to revisit that period in her life. But fans aren't having it. On the internet, many fans are calling for Robyn and Kody Brown to face actual consequences, particularly regarding their involvement in the show. Some fans are even calling on TLC to cease paying them should they not participate fully in the tell-all. After all, the other wives provided deeply uncomfortable answers. Why must Kody and Robyn be the exception? To make things even worse, Kody kept interrupting the host, Sukyan Krishnan, particularly when she asked the tough questions everyone in the audience was longing to hear. It was apparent to many that Kody was attempting to control the conversation once more. And while Robyn seemed miserable for most of the segment, she strangely smiled when Janelle snidely referred to her as the sacred cow. Indeed, she was smiling about it. This wasn't well received by fans. One angry viewer summed it up: "If you don't answer the questions, you don't get paid, period." Another added, "The other wives show up and tell their truth, whether you find it comfortable or not." Meanwhile, Robyn and Kody are out here basking in the glow of a new $2.1 million home and fancy cars. If you can afford that lifestyle, you can handle the truth. The overall vibe? Robyn isn't shying away from those clips because they hurt. She's shying away from them because she'd have to face the truth about her actions. And just when you thought the fireworks were done, they're not. So what can viewers look forward to in Part 2 of the tell-all? Showcasing June 1st, 2025, this second installment has some serious bombshells. Janelle will speak about her years of frustration with Robyn and Kody. Christine will respond to Kody's remark that she is his favorite ex-wife. And, in a moment that viewers have long wondered about, the episode will follow up on what became of Kody's strange scheme to go on a guy's trip, with Christine's new spouse, David Woolley. But hold on here for a moment, because beneath all this public acrimony and reality TV soap opera, there's a quieter, more profound narrative that should be recalled. In the quiet that usually comes after sorrow, the love of a mother can ring out more than words. Christine Brown, beloved by fans for her strength and dignity, has faced one of the most profound losses a parent ever does. And in that brokenness, she's managed to maintain the memory of the son she raised in part and loved so much. Garrison Brown was not only a face many had come to recognize on television. He was a compassionate, brave young man whose light shed warmth upon all those who surrounded him. When he died early in 2024, his loss left a calm but deep void in the lives of those who loved and knew him. And although friends watched him mature from boyhood through manhood, they now cling fiercely to the memories he left behind. Christine's recent dedication was more than a social media statement. It was an act of love, remembrance, and quiet strength. While not his birth mom, Christine was a key participant in the bringing up of Garrison, particularly when Janelle was working. In that large, blended household, Christine was a consistent, loving presence, the glue that usually held the kids together. On Memorial Day, a day that means so much to those who know the price of freedom, Christine paid her own personal, emotional tribute to Garrison. She went to the place where a tree was planted in memory, a living memorial to his soul, and also honored her husband, David Woolley's late father. It was a quiet moment of remembrance, one that joined past, present, and legacy. With her words, Christine posted 2 pictures, a photo of Garrison in uniform, symbolizing his strength and service, and one of them laughing together, a reminder of the love and joy they experienced. The tale revealed through Christine Brown's pictures wasn't only about memory. It was about love, laughter, and the unspoken love between a mother and son. One picture had Garrison in his uniform, an icon of duty and strength. The other was more tender, a spontaneous moment brimming with laughter and fun. That one image of them laughing together captured a side of him fans did not see often, a lively, witty personality that made their connection indubitably deep. Pounding those strong images were Christine's sincere words. She attempted and candidly acknowledged the challenge to convey what Memorial Day actually means to her. In paying tribute to her son's memory and to the sacrifices of so many, she spoke to a feeling that goes beyond sorrow. It was not only about tribute, it was about standing resolutely in thanksgiving, for service, for freedom, and for the life of the young man who brought her so much joy. This dedication was the first public acknowledgement on Memorial Day by anyone in the Brown family. It reminded all who were watching that Christine, even in grief, remains the heart of the family, shepherding Garrison's legacy forward with grace and dignity. And it wasn't only Christine who bore the brunt of the day. Fans, many of whom had watched Garrison's life unfold from childhood on national television, swamped social media with their own thoughts. They remembered his kind heart, his shy smile, his quiet strength. Some described his death as the loss of a friend, a family member, someone they had watched grow up with over the years. Christine's eagerness to relate memories that might have remained personal enabled the audience to heal along with her. Although Garrison is said to have disliked having his picture taken, Christine possessed a gift, an intuitive sense for getting him just as he was. In her eyes, fans weren't merely seeing the face of a son. They were seeing a soul that held humor, a soul that was kind, a soul possessing quiet strength that made a lasting impression upon those around him. Her photographs didn't stop time. They told stories. And those stories breathed life into Garrison's memory. But this wasn't just a moment of grief. It was a testament to a life well lived, with all its difficulties. Christine's public memorial service was a soft but unyielding reminder of how to celebrate love, even through loss. Her message resounded beyond the screen. Love the people in your life, declare your love aloud, and find healing even in the darkest of times. For Christine, Memorial Day was not symbolic. It was personal. Her act of remembrance was not simply about sorrow, but about dedication. A vow to ensure her son's spirit continued on in every shared anecdote, every loving action, every quiet contemplation. Because losing a child. That type of hurt cannot be described. Christine's journey through sorrow has not been straightforward. It's been one of intense grief, introspection, and ultimately, resilience. Her relationship with Garrison was not merely maternal, it was transfiguring. From the beginning, she took on the role of nurturer not begrudgingly, but because she loved him. When his biological mother Janelle had other things going on at work or in life, it was most often Christine filling in, providing comfort, wisdom, and a place of refuge. Over the years, their bond only deepened. His love was what helped define the man he would become. And in doing so, Garrison provided her with purpose, happiness, and a reason to continue striving, even when things got difficult. While some of what he struggled with remained private, those who knew him best were aware of his bravery. His decision to enlist in the military was testament to that, evidence of a determination to make something of himself for something bigger than himself. His death created a heartbreaking emptiness not only in Christine's heart, but in the hearts of all who cherished him. Together, the family honored his life in a serene, intimate service, one filled with tales, giggles, tears, and meaningful moments that spoke to the depth of their love. From the burial to the placement of personal trinkets, it was evident. Garrison's legacy would not be forgotten. Ever since that day, Christine has made it a point to find little ways to keep his memory near. Going to the tree planted in his name has become a personal ritual, a place to reflect and be at peace. And when she shares those moments with the world, it's not for fame. It's a means of processing, remembering, and making others see that grief does not have to be in silence. Her Twitter posts, as infrequent as they are, give us a glimpse of a healing heart. She is candid about the struggle to find the appropriate words, and sometimes, she says, there are no appropriate words. Some emotions are too big, too raw, too human for words. The story of this young man touched so much more than his immediate family members by themselves. It strongly connected with an audience nationwide. Fans who had watched him mature on television felt a unique, personal link to his life, his challenges, his triumphs, and his silent moments of happiness were shared experiences with the viewers, making the loss that much more heartbreaking. The outpouring of condolences and wails of grief in social media comments revealed how deeply his life had impacted so many hearts over the years. Audiences did not just recognize a face on a television, they saw a kind soul whose warmth and compassion shone through every interaction. People recalled their favorite scenes, from his warm smile to those rare, genuine laughs and bittersweet family conversations. These common memories became a memorial, a way for fans to honor the legacy of a man who had quietly reached all of them. But the impact extended beyond communal grief. Organizations he was involved with sought meaningful ways to pay their respects to him. A prime example was an animal sanctuary, close to his heart, which named a section of their facility after him. This touching gesture highlighted another aspect of his personality, his immense love of animals, and his unwavering resolve to help anyone in need. It was a fine testament to his kindness and compassion that left a lasting impact on the community. At the center of this emotional journey was a mother's steadfast love and devotion. Her tributes are far more than nostalgic recollections. They are passionate entreaties to others to keep their loved ones near and to cherish the brief moments they share with them. In being open to publicly work through her grief, she offers comfort to others experiencing similar losses, ensuring them that they are not alone. Her candor invites sympathy and comprehension and illustrates that grieving, while intensely personal, is a universal human activity. Every picture she posts, every heartfelt message that she writes, and every visit to memorials are all acts of love, lifelines that keep her bound to the son she lost, but will never release. Her story is one of transforming pain into promise, sorrow into strength, and forging a mother's bond that transcends even death's finality. This finally is a legacy of love that lives on. The story transcends loss. It is a celebration of the enduring strength of family, memory, and love itself. It is a testament to the human spirit's incredible capacity to heal, honor, and recall those individuals who have touched our lives in meaningful ways. Her tribute that somber day, which was set aside to commemorate sacrifice and service, is a moving reminder that remembrance is a continuing, living act. In her, the spirit of the young man still burns so brightly, a shining beacon of love and strength that will inspire all who knew him for years to come. Her story, simply yet eloquently told, dares each individual to hold their loved ones close, treasure the memories that remain, and be empowered by the legacy of those who have gone before. Meanwhile, back in the spotlight, the recent reunion show of the veteran family reality show served up a fresh installment of tension and revelations. The simmering conflicts that have marked this family's rocky journey were stirred up once again, placing two key family members long at the center of controversy, under fresh and intense scrutiny. The air was thick with unresolved pain, damaged relationships, and unhappiness, not just within the family, but among the loyal fan base that's been witnessing their lives for over a decade. The reunion peeled away layers of guarded emotions, laying bare the lopsided dynamics and perceived injustices that have long fueled conflicts between the family patriarch and his former partners. Several women, who had previously maintained a public facade of solidarity, stepped forward with bold, open avowals of having been disrespected and ill-treated by the family head. The host of the reunion also subtly presented archived video that explicitly contradicted some contemporary denials and utterances. This forced everyone involved, and viewers, to confront the realities underlying the family's long-standing tensions. The reunion's initial moments established a somber, emotional atmosphere that prepared everyone for the tough discussions that followed. The two members of the family whose drama was at the center of everything arrived visibly strained and burdened by anxiety. One demonstrated obvious signs of reluctance and unease, unwilling to relive painful histories and tackle tough issues. The other tried to lighten the mood with nervous laughter, but eventually accepted the gravity of what lay in store. They looked back on past days when they were interviewed together, days of solidarity and support in the face of the stresses of public life. But these were now irretrievable, replaced by a very real feeling of schism and animosity. One even stated a desire to suffer actual agony instead of the unhappiness of the reunion, a graphic and telling metaphor that revealed how deeply the fractures in the family still bite. This raw emotion, seldom seen on the series, suggested the staggering emotional price the collapse of the family has cost all of them. When the reunion appeared in April, viewers immediately commented online with a refrain of disapproval. The public displayed frustration with the attitudes and actions of those two family members, particularly after one publicly confessed to having refused to watch the flashback footage displayed in the course of the program. Labeling the video disturbing and destructive, this person called it hurtful to see former loved ones speak in cruel terms about each other, a feeling many perceived as denial and not being willing to accept the family's painful reality. This honest admission angered, with most fans calling for accountability. Social media was filled with demands for the network to speak out, with demands that these family members do not get paid to attend reunion activities if they do not interact honestly or respond to questions freely. Fans noted that other family members bravely addressed tough subjects, but these two sounded evasive and condescending. Comments varied from proposals of monetary fines to flat-out demands that these individuals give up their reunion show appearance fees. Most highlighted the disparity between their lavish off-camera lifestyles, complete with high-end homes and luxury vehicles, and their refusal to fully live up to their roles as reality television stars. Fans felt for the other family members who shared their troubles candidly, solidifying the notion that everyone should be held accountable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to TLC New Chapter for daily news and exclusive information into your favorite reality TV shows.